Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. This is a little bit different. This is just something I wanted to talk about with you guys. And I understand that a lot of the majority of viewers on YouTube are younger people. And this is something which kind of annoyed me. From supporting these two creators in my past, always watching them, I do enjoy their content. I know a lot of you might not appreciate the fact that I like watching their content, but of course it's going to be about Ricegum and Jake Paul. Now this is something, I don't normally do these videos, but this is just drama which annoyed me, like beyond belief, because as a creator, obviously I'm nowhere near, I haven't got 10 million subs or anything. I'm not putting myself on a pedestal up there with them, but I would like to think one day, potentially, I could get there. And I just don't understand how they handled this situation so badly. From creating websites and doing game design and website design, all that stuff before, you immediately know how much of a scam this is. And they did it anyway. So, I will show some clips as I go through. From these clips and the videos, it's pretty obvious that number one, Jake Paul seems out of his league. He seems high. He seems high as hell. And H3H3 covered it as well, saying the same stuff, that Jake Paul was just not in his right zone. He was all over the place. Like, it honestly looked like he was on some sort of drugs. Like, I drink so much coffee! Like, guys, if you don't think that's insane, I know he's normally mental, but that's just too far. Like, I mean, what is he on? The whole video is of him jumping around and shouting weird things. It looks like he's taken a giant line of cocaine before he started the video. I drink so much coffee! Ah! It was ridiculous. He was all over the place, guys. Like that, punching stuff. And it just didn't make any sense. Ricegum's video... See, the thing that annoys with these are, right? I have done, I haven't got 1 million subscribers, guys, but I have done a sponsored video in my life. It was the one I did for Flappy Horse. And you can check it out on my channel. The guy gave me £20. I'm just going to tell details because it was fair. It was a fair trade. He was happy with me. I was happy with him. So he contacted me on Instagram. So this is a bit of an understanding how these sponsored videos work. Somebody just reaches out to you and they will say, I would like to sponsor you. Yes or no, basically, and then you go a bit of back and forth. And he said to me, I'd like for you to play a game that I made. Could you play it for me? I'll offer you some money. So I said, fine. I haven't got lots of subscribers, £20, and he was like, cool. So I lowballed myself a lot. I didn't realise at the time the amount of money there is before people sponsoring videos. Now, guys, I'm not monetized, and I will get into that afterwards. But I want to mainly talk a little bit about YouTube and just how they don't check. But anyway, going back to how the sponsorships work. So he gave me the £20. I marked the video as sponsored. The video was out. He liked it. I liked it. He was happy. I was happy. Now, I am not slating sponsorshipped videos. I am not at all attacking sponsorships, because people need sponsorships to live because of how bad YouTube's monetization is, and I'll get into that later. But the thing that annoyed me, and being a fan of, I dread to say it, but being a fan of Jake Paul, guys, and Ricegum, this annoyed me that I kind of had a little bit more faith in both of them. They're businessmen, right? I know you could say,
just YouTubers, what they know,
but they know what they're doing. There's a reason Jake Paul got 16 million subscribers in a few months. There's a reason Ricegum's got this many subscribers and all this money and wealth and everything. It's because they know what they're doing. They've got good merch, they've got a good fan base, they make good, decent quality videos. And they're really enjoyable to watch. And when you're eating your dinner or something, brilliant. But I understand that they need to sponsor their videos, but you do not do it like that. So this comes back to when I got my first sponsorship. It was a mobile game where, basically like Flappy Birds, I know that if you guys decided to watch that out of my normal Disney, my Disney content, my Disney Heroes games, my silly games I play with my brother, my Minecraft videos, my vlogs, that you've chosen to watch this. So that means you support me. and I appreciate that. But I knew if you'd watched it, this wouldn't result in you guys spending any money. If you wanted to download the app, you click a link, you download it, you play it and go, Josh, look, I'm better than you. Sick. I love it when you guys prove that you're better than me at games and everything like that. Please keep going, guys. But it just annoyed me that they did this knowing, because I know I can go on to my demographics and I can see what age range I can see what age range. So I'll go onto it now, right? And you'll see the age range of my users. And basically this is just to show you that you know, it's easy to find and see your age range. Like, come on, I'm giving you a guide here. I'm giving Ricegum and Jake Paul a guide on how to see their, you know, their demographic, because it seems like they do not know. So all you got to do, so you'll see mine, and this kind of backs up my complaint with this situation and why I was annoyed being a content creator, guys. So if I go into my analytics, I can see that I can see everything. So I'd personally know if I were to give someone a shout out, and you guys can see here that I make nothing off YouTube. Nothing. So I can see here my age, and this is the whole entire age range of all my views and watch times and blah 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 blah. So I would know, right, that if I made one of these videos about a sponsorship, that there are 6% of you are 13 to 17. So I know that if I done a sponsorship video on gambling, it wouldn't be as bad. So I'm not being hypocritical here. I'm saying it's about age range. And you guys all know that Jake Paul's and Ricegum's audience are down here. They are very, very young. So this bar for them would be a lot higher. So if say I'd done, this is quite funny, my analytics, because I make Disney's videos, guys, on Disney Heroes Battles mode, and look, majority of everyone is 25 to 24, which is I find it quite funny, but you'll see on this that it basically, if I were to do a gambling advert, 30% of my audience, so, well, basically, that's about 60% of my audience are over the age of 18. Well, actually, about 80% of my audience are over the age of 18. So 80% of those people who click it understand gambling, understand addiction, and they can understand that don't do it. Don't be an idiot. And I'm not calling anyone under 18 an idiot. I'm just saying that their minds are not in the same state as ours. There's probably a lot of 13-year-olds who are more clever than me. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that they will see their role model, their idol, go to this gambling site, which honestly, I don't know if it's still up and running. I'd be shocked if it was. But anyway, let me try and sum up what I'm trying to say here. The reason I find this difficult is because they know their audiences are kids. They've just promoted a site where you gamble, nothing else. And in their videos, which I dread to say it, are probably fixed. Probably fixed. I'm not guaranteed on that, but they are probably fixed. So, because I've done research on this from watching other videos, from going on their Reddit, nobody gets anything they win. And you can as soon as Ricegum and Jake Paul got their stuff, I immediately knew how fake this was. I immediately knew, and I was like, nah. Because that doesn't happen. And they probably would have been, don't get me wrong, it's difficult to say no, because I bet you they got some proper cash, like hundreds of thousands. But know your audience. Have some dignity, people. Know what you're doing, because you've just advertised gambling to 10 million children who are going to go onto this site because they saw you win a flipping iPhone. And it's even worse that they did iPhones. They could probably see that their demographics was kids who are more females. Females, it's quite common for them to have iPhones in school. And, you know, everybody wants the latest iPhone, AirPods, bing, bing, bing. And the reason it makes it worse is because they went and they won earpods, they won an iPhone, they won an iMac. What kid in school does not want the latest iMac? So this is what makes me believe that the video is just even more like, good God, why have they done this? It leads it to be stuck in that situation even more. That they know what they're doing, and it's just not. It's not, in my opinion, it's not good, guys. Now, this isn't a rant. I'm just summing up some drama on YouTube, which is annoying me. Most drama just goes, oh no, KSI's fallen out with his brother again. That's fake, or stuff like that. But if you guys like me summing up the news, YouTube news, in my own words, let me comment it down below, guys, and I'll do it once a week, every couple of weeks or something, and I'll give you my opinion on what's going on, because I just do whatever on this channel, mostly gaming, but I do like to sum my stuff up. But let's get to this site. So I've kind of explained to you how sponsorship works and how you need to be careful with that power, because as Spider-Man would say, with great power comes great responsibility, guys. Ricegum has 10 million influential viewers. He is their influencer. I'm technically not really an influencer, but you guys do listen to me when I tell you stuff about Disney. Like, if I go, oh, this game's good, come and join me, you will come and join me. So I don't have enough power to make any impact, but I know a good maybe 40% of my viewers, probably less, will go, oh, Josh has played that game, I want to try it. Which is fine, because I'm not ever going to promote, people's heads being blown off or gambling unless it was legit. Like, I'd promote a betting site and go, oh, put my name in, get a free tenner, bet on the boxing or something. Fine, that's different. But they were promoting a website which they most likely knew was fake. So let's get back into the second part of this video, where I'm going to take a look at this website. And you guys just let me know your opinion on it, guys. Yeah, you'll see. Okay, guys, so I am on Ricegum's video here. And once again, guys, I've got nothing against the video. I enjoyed watching the video. I didn't enjoy watching Jake Paul's video because they kind of just all a bit. I enjoyed watching Ricegum's video. So I'm not digging at his video. I think it was made really well. It's the actual process of this here. Now, and then straight away in the comments, he put, I won both the Vapor Max and the 97 Off-Whites, which are very, very expensive shoes. So Vapor Max and then 97 Off-Whites. These are worth a lot of money together. So that's just something to be careful of. So let's see what some people are saying. Oh, anyway, let's go on the site. Now, so the site is still up and running, which is very annoying. And there isn't any way this site can be taken down because of the location it's registered. And I've read about, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I read about it, and basically they cannot take the site down because in that legislation, if I can speak, in that country, it's acceptable for them to hide their address, so nobody knows where this company is. Now, here, so you can see everything, who got, when and what. Low prices guaranteed. Thanks to bulk buying, prices that we offer in our stores are low. So what they're saying is that when they're buying 1,000 iPhones at the same time, makes them cheaper, which is true. Things can be cheaper. That's very true. Only checked goods, so they're saying only official. I doubt that. But let's go on their social medias, because you can normally tell by a company if these are real. So they've actually got quite a lot of followers, surprisingly. I don't know how real any of this is. They didn't even tag the model in the image initially. So this makes me feel like they just stole this image off of nowhere because there's no tag. And if we go onto their Twitter, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of rubbish on it, to be honest with you. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, their Twitter's just full of rubbish again. Look at all this stuff you can win with Real, and I imagine their Facebook will be the exact same. Yes, so all of these lights and stuff are probably paid for. So now let's take it. I am not going to buy a box because I am not an idiot. And I'm not calling any of you guys who've bought one an idiot, but come on. So let's take a look, right? Let's see if I can win this Lamborghini, which everybody keeps talking about. So you can see that they vary, and I'm not knocking this website because it is a good idea. They just haven't done it well because it's obviously fake. £4 for some toys. Supreme hoodie. I'm pretty sure there was one where you could win a car. Don't know if that's gone. So up here you can see stuff that people are winning. So someone's just won a necklace, some mouse mats, a camera stand, a pillow, an iPhone case. So you can see that people are winning a lot of lightning mini fan, slime ball. You can see a lot of people are winning garbage, like absolute garbage. Now, I am not going to be recommending anybody to this website. This is not what this website's about. This is so you can see that this guy here, this is what he's won. This is what he's entered. You can see people's winning. So he's won whatever the heck that is out of a mystery Christmas stocking. But you can see everything else is just rubbish. He's just won a load of cases. Someone's won some shoes here. The same guy. He's probably a YouTuber because he's spending a lot of money. But I mean, that's not even that great. So I think this is unreal, guys, and I just want all of you to stay away from this as far as possible. Like £250, right? Okay, if you won that, because I've always wanted one of them, you'd probably be absolutely laughing, but you will not win that. Look at the stuff you can win. Nutella print hoodie. I guarantee you that's worth about £1. If you were to find that on a site, that'll be worth about £1. And I've got one of those. If you remember my cat hoodie, it's the same style. So guys, this is just, it's just not real. It's too good to be true, guys. And I can't stress that enough for all of you guys who are watching. Don't enter anything because it will not pay off. You can see boxes that people create, and this is annoying because someone's made this, right? You can't see, oh, you can see in the box here. And I'm thinking a lot of people are entering this, but because there's 2 items, it doesn't make the odds higher, it makes them worse. Because this guy's put on an iPhone X, right? And probably the worst item you can get in the entirety of the store, which is this lens covers or something. Like, I honestly just think this is unbelievable, guys, that this site is allowed to live, is allowed to exist. It just shouldn't be allowed. It's unreal, guys. Because, okay, you could win an iPhone, but it doesn't view chances. There's nothing more to say, guys. 0.01% chance. So to open up a box which is actually going to give you something decent. 0.01, guys. And I guarantee you, if I go to these other boxes, so there was one down here, I saw one for like 400 quid or something insane. Where is it? There, Hot Toys. Right? that is probably worth a lot. And I know Hot Toys is expensive, but there isn't an option here to see the odds, unless it's going to be at the bottom. See that I know is about $7, right? And everything else is purple, which leads me to believe that that's probably going to be on a very high percentage. And what is also, which I'm pretty sure is actually somewhat illegal, is that they don't show you the drop rate in these boxes. It's nowhere, unless I'm being blind, that I cannot physically see a drop rate. So I just need to stress this to you guys, that this is as fake comes. So please step away from this. Even if your favourite YouTuber like Ricegum or Jake Paul are promoting this, it doesn't make it right. And it makes me hate them for doing this to the kids. Like I explained about the demographics earlier, this is not good. Do not look at it. Do not enter the site. Don't even load the site up. I've done it for you. Because I can understand how this would be addictive. I mean, I don't want any of this, but 419, oh my God. And you have to remember, Ricegum and Jake Paul wouldn't have spent any money on this. Their accounts would have been credited with £5,000 each to go and buy a load of boxes. You know, these Christmas ones don't make it right as well. Like, even if you were to look at one of the ones there, right? Sorry. This is where real car Lamborghini for $4. For $4. A real car. Like, come on. Why can you log in through Steam? Like, okay, let's not do that. So say I was going to log in. Let's just log in through Twitter, because I do not trust this at all. And I don't really use Twitter. So let's get in. We're on the site. Right, and say I wanted to open one of these. I don't know, I kind of want to do it just to show you how bad this is, but I really don't want to give them $5, so I'm not going to do it. Just look at this. This is too good to be true. You will never win a real Lamborghini from $4. How would you even go and get that? Would they just drop it off in a helicopter on top of your house? Like, it's insane. It's insane, guys. But this is a bit of just sort of a bit of a new thing I've done, guys. Just a bit of news. My opinion on the whole thing, because it's been blowing up lately and I wanted to get involved, jump on the bandwagon, as you could say. But this kind of struck me a little bit closer to home, where I actually enjoy Ricegum's content and I don't mind him. But this is just a low blow, because they know what their viewers are. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Do it for Chris Pratt. He's been in this video as an Easter egg, guys. I did not win a Lambo. I did not win a Rolls-Royce. I did not win an Aventador. What can you do, guys? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. If you enjoyed me summing up a little bit of news, leave a comment down below and check the description out as well. Do not spend any money on this site, because if you do, you'll wake up to me dabbing. See you later, guys.